places. Here's a guy with one of the most amazing voices I've ever heard, yet I can't understand a word the man says. He's originally from the Doobie Brothers. Here is Mr. Articulate, Michael McDonald. Every word crystal clear, huh? Now here's another guy like Michael McDonald, Grammy winner, sold millions of albums, yet when he sings this, your guess is as good as mine. Here's Al Jarreau. What the heck was that? It sounds like you had a mouth of Jell-O pudding. Now here's a lady whose voice is so incredible, it doesn't matter, I can't understand her. This is Anita Baker. Casey Kasem counting down the hits. And now, here's a top 10 song by the legendary Rod Stewart. And I'm Casey Kasem. I know I'm repeating myself, I just like saying, I'm Casey Kasem. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's nobody else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles. That's what you do. And now, here's the #1 song from the summer of 1971 by James Taylor. And I'm Casey Kasem. When you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right, and everybody sing with me, you just now it's your turn. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will be there. You've got a friend. Oh, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? You've got a friend. Good evening, I'm Johnny Carson, and this is the best of The Tonight Show. That's okay, sometimes I just do impressions for one lady in the front row. Hey, did you guys know that the best of The Tonight Show is the best-selling DVD series of all time. I did not know that. We've got a terrific show for you tonight. Wait, does anybody miss Johnny Carson? Oh, I miss Johnny Carson. Heck, even me being Johnny Carson, I miss Johnny Carson. I'll tell you something, watching David Letterman and Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien and now Jimmy Fallon has made me miss Johnny Carson. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got a very funny stand-up comedian here. He's a young fella. His name is Jeff Foxworthy. Oh, they're coming out of their seats now. I understand that Jeff has brought a musical guest with him, so that should be a nice surprise. Hey, speaking of musical guests, did you know that last night we had Harry Connick Jr. on the show? Should have been here last night. And did you know that Harry Connick Jr. is the son of Harry Connick Sr.? I did not know that either. The forever young George Burns is also going to be here tonight. He's 100 years old, fancy that. And our favorite guest, the very talented Jimmy Stewart, along with his own special guest, and of course, will be visited by that magical mystic from the Far East, Karnak the Magnificent. All right, now Jeff Foxworthy is here. We're going to bring him on out. He is dying to ask you the question, do we have any rednecks here tonight? Well, if you refer to the third grade as my senior year, yeah, might be a redneck. If someone yelled, "Hold down," and your girlfriend hit the floor. Was that too strong for Princess Cruise Lines? Yeah, might be a redneck. If your dad walks you to school because you're both in the same grade. Yeah, might be a redneck. If you ever stared at a can of orange juice because it said concentrate. Yeah, might be a redneck. If you let your 14-year-old daughter smoke at the dinner table in front of her children. Yeah, might be a redneck. And finally, if your favorite band is the Soggy Bottom Boys from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Bubba, you're a redneck. Let me see some hands like that there. I am the man, I am constant sorrow. I see trouble now my days. Can I get a yeehaw? Get farewell to Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. The place where ain't no question how Tom Stewart was born and raised. Well, I bet you're surprised to see God on Princess Cruise Lines. Well, I wish I was 18 again. I'm going where I've never been. I'm 3/4 old from the start till the end. And I wish I was 18 again. Well, I'm 100 years old. Thank you, ma'am. But I want you to know there's nothing I can't do at 100 that I couldn't do at 18. Which gives you an idea of how pathetic I was at 18. At 90 years old, I became a country singer. I figured, why not? I'm older than most countries. And now at 100, I'm gonna try rap. Here's a little ditty from MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Can't use it. Can't find it. Bust a move. Well, you see, my Gracie's waiting for me. Oh, we're having a wonderful time up there. Gracie and I are together every day. I do my show every night, and I can finally collect on all the money Jack Benny owes me. So, Marty, it's time for my big finish. Fairy tales will come true. They could happen to you if you're young at heart. And as rich as you are, you're much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, think of all you'll derive out of being alive. And here's the best part, you'll have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. If you are among the very young. You know, there's one thing I learned in my life. You can't help growing older, but you don't have to get old. If you are among the very young at heart. Good night. George, that was just terrific. Well, it sure is great to see George again, and all these wonderful singers. My heaven, Smokey Robinson, and Tom Jones, Willie Nelson, and Julie Iglesias. My heaven. Well, this is Jim Stewart, folks, saying live your life. It goes by so darn fast. You see, 1 minute you're in diapers, next minute, poof, you're back in diapers. I have a special friend of